Hello friends, myself SP Mankani, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, Walchand Institute of Technology, Solapur. Today we are going to study development of surfaces. At the end of this lecture, students will be able to learn how to solve reverse development of surfaces. In short, we are going to be considering it as RDS. Now we have to start the problem. Draw a semicircle of 100 millimeter diameter and inscribe a circle in it, a largest circle. If the semicircle is development of a cone, semicircle is a development of cone, and inscribe a circle is some curve on it. Then draw the projection of cone showing that curve. This is a given problem. Means exactly as given in this problem as the development first he has given. Up to now we are usually going to solve the problem as they are going to be given the solid and the cut section, then you are going to develop the given problem. But in this case it is a reverse case. This is called as a reverse development of surfaces. First they are given in this problem as a semicircle of 100 millimeter diameter. Suppose if you are going to take this problem as this is the 100 millimeter diameter of the semicircle. So this semicircle you are going to be getting as a 100 millimeter. This diameter they are given as 100 millimeter. This one they are given as a 100 millimeter. This is the development of a given solid. Means this condition they are given here as a 100 millimeter diameter. And inscribe in it a largest circle. Inscribe in it a largest circle. This is what the given condition. So here you cannot inscribe the circle here, or you cannot inscribe the circle here. So this becomes as a smaller circle, this becomes as a smaller circle. Only possible is at the center. You can inscribe a largest possible circle at the center only. This is as per the given condition. So now this is a development of a given cone. This is a development of a given cone. So means after development you are going to be getting this diagram, but in this problem he has given initially as this diagram. So based on this one you are expected to draw the top view and front view, then you have to transfer this circle on that particular diagram. So now we are going with the step is concerned. So now we are going with the actual steps. Okay, this is the given condition as 100 millimeter diameter. So this is 100 millimeter diameter. This is 100 millimeter diameter you are taken as per the given condition. Okay. Now whenever you are going for the development, especially for the cone is concerned, dividing the circle into 8 equal parts. So based on that one, this semicircle also you are going to be divided into 8 equal parts. So this I have divided the circle into 8 equal parts. Okay. So this is you are going to be taken as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and this is 1. So as I given it in the previously case also, at the starting point and the end point will be the same naming. It is nothing but a cutting points are concerned. So you are going to be inscribing in this as a circle. So here you are going to be inscribing as a circle in this one. So now we are going to be identifying the point wherever the circle is going to cut it here. So these points you are going to be identifying. The cutting of this particularly as a reference lines are concerned. So there we are going to be given as a namings for that particular points are concerned. Okay, here we are given the outside as a naming as A, B, C, D. All these namings are capital namings are going to be taken as already explained in the previous case. This is a true length. All the namings are going to be given with the capital letters as far as the development of surfaces problems are concerned. Okay, now we are going to be locating the next step as these points. So here, so these are the points 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is 7, and this one is a 8th. 8 points we have got it. We are expected to transfer all these cutting points on the top view as well as the front view. How exactly it looks, we are going to be getting that particular diagram is concerned. So next step of the problem we are going with the, so this one naming I given as a 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 namings. Just I will remove this by previously.
As this line is a straight line and theta angle is equal to 180 degree. This theta angle is consider it as a 180 degree.
So this is based on the theta is equal to R upon L into 360. This is the only formula we are using in the graphics. So based on this one, we are going to be calculating the value of R. R is not given in the problem. So as R is not given, the base circle radius is not given in the problem. That is the reason you are going to be using this formula. Based on that one, you are going to be calculating the value of R. So L is given in the problem as total length is 100. So this is the total length is 100. So in that, this is L. That's this length is L. Half of that one you have taken as a L. So based on the slant height is concerned, the cone slant height is L. And this L we are going to be taken that as a dimension because it is given as a 100 millimeter. So based on that one you are going to be calculating this value as theta is equal to R divided by L is 50 into 360. Okay, by substituting this value you are going to get a R is equal to 25 millimeter. You are going to get a R is equal to 25 millimeter. So this is R is equal to base circle radius, L is equal to slant height, theta is equal to R upon L into 360. You have got the R value as 25 millimeter. This R value as 25 millimeter. You have got it. Okay, based on this particular 25 millimeter, you are going to draw this circle. You are going to draw this circle by taking as 25 millimeter as a radius of this base circle. So dividing the circle into 8 equal parts. So here you are going to be given the namings as A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So here this is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. These are the small letters you have taken. And here that is a cutting line you are going to be using. So because of that, this A is coming here and A is also coming here. So now we are going to project these particular points in the upward direction. We are going to be projecting these points in the upward direction. All corresponding points you are going to project it in the upward direction. So based on that one, we are going to get it this as a and this as a E, and corresponding rest of the all points you are going to be getting here. So here this length is given as a L. Based on that one, you have to take this length as L. This is L. L is nothing but a 50 millimeter you have taken it. You have got it this as an axis point. You draw this line, axis line. So then at this particularly, keep the compass here at this particular point and you cut it this one. You will get it this as a 50 millimeter. By taking this dimension as a 50 millimeter, you are transferred here the 50 millimeter. So now in the next step, we are going to give the namings, corresponding namings on this one. A dash, B dash, C dash, G dash, D dash, F dash, E dash, H dash. All these points corresponding to this one, you are given with a dash mark. So now you got the diagram of this particular diagram as you have got it this one diagram. So based on the given dimensions. Now this is you are going to be calling this as a reverse development of surfaces. Previously they used to be given this condition first, then you are going to be developing this one. Now they are given these conditions, these particular conditions. So based on that one, you have got this diagram. So now we are going to the next step. So now we are expected to transfer these particular points, all these particular points. Suppose you want to transfer this particularly point is concerned. This is a O point. O point is here. This you are going to be getting directly the point is concerned. So then if you go for this particularly A point, keep the compass here and take it this dimensions. With this dimension you have to take it. Keep the compass here, take it this dimension on OB line. So this is O point and this is B point. Keep the compass because you are measuring from O towards B. Keep the compass here and towards B direction this one. So then whatever the point is coming, so there you have to transfer the points are concerned. So now this one dimension you have transferred it here in the next step. This one point you have got it here. Similarly, you are going for the next point as keeping the compass at this particular point and then taking the dimension up to this one. On the C, towards C, keeping compass at O, and towards C you are measuring the point as a 2. Keep the compass here, this is a C point. From this particular point you are going to be measuring this one, and this point you are going to be getting it as a 2 point, and this is 1 point. So similarly you are going for keeping the compass here, taking these dimensions. O3 on the OD line. O is here and D line is here. On this line you have to cut it, this point you are going to be getting this as a point number 3. So like this, point 4 is there on the position of E. E is here. Keeping the compass here, take it this dimension, this is nothing but this length, and you are going to be getting this as a point 4. Similarly you go for 5, it is on the F line only, here only you will get it. Only thing is it is there as a back side, because observer will be there as this side. Observer is here. So you can see it, this particular portion is concerned, you cannot see it, this backside portion. So this portion comes as a backside of this one. Cone you are going to be observing in the front side, this side, and one more portion is at the backside, and there the F line is coming. So on that line you are going to be cutting, those particular points are concerned. So similarly you are going to be transferring this C, this 6 point, O6 on the line OG. This is OG, on that line you are going to be transferring the 6 point. So if you observe it here, so this O2 and O6 both are at the same position. By keeping the compass here, if you observe this one, both are at the same position here. Okay, so means exactly it will come backside of this one. So there only you are going to be getting this as 6 point. And similarly if you go for the 3 point, this is 5. Wherever 3 is there, here 5 points will come, and this is a 1 point, here you are going to be getting this particular as a 7 point. Wherever 1 you are given, there you will get as a 7 point. So like this you are going to be getting a points, some of the points as a front side, and remaining points you are going to be getting it as a back side. So those points you are going to be transferring here as a 1 by 1 points, you are going to be transferring it here. So give the namings, corresponding namings as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 will be there as this particular point. 8 is here. So means all the points you are transferred here. So now you are expected to join these particularly points are concerned. You are going to be joining these points with a smooth curve. The smooth curve you are going to be joining these points. You will get it as the position of this line in the front view. Position of this particular line, the circle, you are going to be getting this as on this one. This curve you are going to be getting here, this particularly here you are going to get it. Okay, now to join those particular line is considered the dark line. So now you have got it, this one as this particular circle curve you are transferred it on the front view of the figure. Similarly you are going to be transferring this particular curve in the top view figure. Means you are going to bring this corresponding point, these particularly points you are going to be bringing it in the downward direction 1 by 1 point. So then you are going to be getting a one more curve here. Okay, so here as far as these points are concerned, you can get it, these particular points are directly you can transfer it here. This particular point you can transfer it directly. Suppose if this point is there on the line as this particularly line there as O1 and O7. So if you bring it here, you can get it as, if it is there as a on B line, this is a 1 point, and the H line, this is a 7 point. So this one you are going to be getting it as the corresponding point as here, this is 7 and this is 1. So similarly you can transfer these 2 points also, and this point is almost there on the E only, and one more point is there, this particularly 8 point is there on this only. The difficulty is there with this particular point. To transfer this particular point you required as some more information. So just those particular information is required as in this one. Just you are expected to transfer this particularly on this one. Means 2 point you are transferred here. Then you bring it that particular point on this one because it is there on the OA line. This point is there on the OA line. So based on that one you have brought it on the OA line. So now keep the compass here at a O as a center and this much as a radius. This much as a radius you are expected to transfer. You are expected to transfer this particular point in this way. This side as well as this side, because here there are the 2 points are there. 2 as well as 6. 2 is there this side and 6 is there back side. So now you are going to be transferring, this is 2 and this is 6. So on these particular points you are going to be transferring all the this corresponding points here you are going to transfer it. Okay, just you can transfer. This is 1 and 7. 1 is here and 7 is here. 1 point and this is 7 point. Similarly, you are going with this one as 2 and 6. You have brought it on this one because OA is a true length. As OA is parallel with the XY line, that is the reason this is a true length. And this one you can transfer it on only the end line. That is a true length. Otherwise, you cannot transfer this point on this one. Okay, in some other problem, if this any of this particularly edge or a generator is not parallel with this particular XY line, that time you are expected to make it parallel. Then on that particular line you are going to be transferring it. We will see that type of the problems in coming days. So now you have got it, this particularly point it is coming here, then you have to transfer that point in the downward direction. It is going to cut it here. It is going to cut it here. So then that particular point you are going to be transferring by keeping this as a center, this much as a radius, transfer it this side as well as this side. So those 2 points you are going to be getting it. So similarly, you are going to be transferring the rest of the points are considered. Okay, these all the points you are transferred now. E is directly here, E you are going to be getting it here. 3 and 5, 3 is this side and 5 is this side. You are transfer all the points. Now you are expected to join all these points. So these particularly all the points you are going to be joining it. This particular point. You are going to get a the curve, and that curve you have to join with a smooth curve. You are going to get this as a final figure. Okay. So now by observing this figure and this figure, what exactly you are going to getting it? So if you develop the cone of a given cone, if you develop the given cone, you are going to be getting a development of this one. On that particular development, if you are drawing this particular as a circle is concerned, if you are going to draw this circle, and that circle if you are going to transfer it on the original figure of top view as well as a front view, you will get it this particular as a smooth curve in the front view as well as this particular smooth curve in the top view. Okay, this is what the problem they are expected in this particular question is concerned. Okay. So now we are going with the one more problem. So see here, draw a semicircle of 100 mm diameter and inscribe in it a largest rhombus. Previously they are given as a circle, now they are given as a rhombus. If the semicircle is development of a cone, means whatever the development you have got it as a 100 mm diameter, so this has a 100 mm diameter and this semicircle you have got it, and this is nothing but a development of a given cone. So in this previously they are given as a circle and now they are given as a rhombus. So in this you are going to be inscribing the biggest possible rhombus. If the semicircle is a development of a cone and rhombus is some curve on it, then draw the projection of cone showing that curve. You are expected to draw it. Okay, so just a small hint I will give it, rest of the problem you can proceed it. Okay, this is the solution. You have drawn this as a rhombus in the semicircle. Divide the semicircle into 8 equal parts. Then as far as the previous problem, this is L and you are going to be considering it as a theta is equal to R upon L into 360. You are going to be getting this as a R value in this particular equation. That R you have to draw it this one circle. Then you have to project it in the upward direction. Similar steps. Now you are expected to give the namings on this particular wherever the cutting points are there. These cutting points. Then the transfer on this particular figure. You are going to be getting a curve of this particular nature. This curve you are going to be getting it. So that you can practice this problem. This is one more problem on reverse development of surface. Reverse development of surface. RDS. Reverse development of surfaces. Hope you have got the information about how to solve the reverse development of surfaces problems are concerned. Thank you.